Hey friend, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, it's the Murray Project from Blackrocks Brewing. The Murray Project is a 9.2% Imperial IPA from Blackrocks Brewing in Marquette, Michigan. It sure got cold all of a sudden, didn't it? I'm kind of glad it did, to be honest, because it makes me feel a little bit better when I'm drinking all these high ABV Imperials, like the Murray Project here. I've only had one Blackrocks beer, and it was Presque Ale, and I really enjoyed that, and I'm hoping that the trend continues here today. The Murray Project is named after a mash tun at Blackrocks Brewery that has a picture of Bill Murray on it. I don't know why that's significant, but they decided to name this beer after it. So let's take a look real quick at the can. It has Blackrocks logo right here on the front. It's got a technical drawing. I'm not really sure exactly what this is a technical drawing of. It does have some labels on it. It has a note here. It says, "We at Blackrocks Brewery are proud to call Marquette, Michigan our home. Our name is inspired by the Black Rocks located just north of town, where natives and visitors have gathered to enjoy Lake Superior for generations." And it is, if you've ever been to Marquette, it's really beautiful up there. It's kind of like in the middle of the Upper Peninsula. When you start getting out of all the towns and all the populous areas, it gets kind of, just kind of gets woody, and then you hit Marquette, and it's just a nice city that's just out there. It's out all amongst itself, and there's a lot of cool stuff to do, and there's two breweries out there too, Blackrocks being one of them. And this also says, "Note, aromatic, big flavor, release top latch, pour into proper vessel, enjoy thoroughly." So this can was packaged, I can't really tell if that says on January 17th, 2017. That I didn't realize I had a can that was that old, or maybe it was 10/17/17. I'm not really sure, but hopefully it stayed fresh. We're going to take a tulip glass here, and just because of the higher ABV, I'm going to pour it in here. I did just pick this up a few weeks ago, and I should have checked. Whoa. Got a bubbling crude here. Let's just pour it. All right, wow. Big bubbles, and it's still continuing to rise. That is a big pour, but I didn't get a chance to smell it before I poured it out, but I can smell it. It's got a lot of kind of, smells like an IPA. It's got some of those citrus notes, notably tangerine. It's got a little bit of a dankness to it, but it's definitely noticeably tangerine smell, like a bitter tangerine. Getting some citrus, obviously, with that. And it poured out really hazy. It's not clear. I was kind of expecting it maybe to be a little bit clearer. Has some particles floating in there. Really dense, kind of dense, kind of creamy head, cream colored. It's got a lot of, you saw, it had a lot of big bubbles here on the top. And out of the glass, too, I'm picking up a lot of the tangerine, a lot of the citrus. A little bit of the dankness. I'm ready to just give it a drink, even though the head's kind of big on that. Let's give it a drink. Yeah, getting a lot of tangerine taste in here. It's actually for 9%. This is exceptionally smooth for 9%. I'm picking up on the tangerine big time. I'm picking up on the hoppiness, the bitterness at the end. The aftertaste is a little malty. It has a little bit of that bitterness at the end. But so far, I mean, if this is packaged, like I said, I'm not sure if it was October or January, the package date, because it was kind of smudged. But if this was January, this held up really well. But again, picking up tangerine big time, bitterness at the end. There is a little bit of a, like I said before, there is a little bit of a malty character. But it's really light. It's not overdone. It's kind of like if you have Two Hearted, and Two Hearted has like a bit of a stronger malty taste. This is smoother than that. It's a lot more subtle than that, but you do pick up on that malty character a little bit. And that's just really good. I don't have any complaints. Again, if this was packaged as much as 9-10 months ago, I don't have any complaints. It held up exceptionally well. But a tangerine sweetness, a little bit of a hoppy bitterness at the end, mixed in the maltiness kind of blends in with the bitterness. So you don't, I think that's what kind of really evens out the bitterness. You don't pick up on a lot of bitterness. It has kind of a typical IPA aftertaste, but it's light, and for 9%, they really mask the alcohol really well. I don't know if I've had that strong of an ABV IPA before and had it be that smooth, that subdued. But overall, I'm happy again with Blackrocks. They haven't done me wrong so far. All right, friends, that is the Murray Project from Blackrocks Brewing. I tried to stop by the Blackrocks stand at the Michigan Beer Festival this past weekend, but they had a super long line. So I'm going to take that as a good thing. Again, like I said before, so far, everything I've had from them has been real quality, and I'm glad to see that their popularity is growing. I know they're not a new brewery, but it's good to see them getting exposure down here in the Lower Peninsula, and they deserve all their success, at least from what I've had so far. So if you went to the Fall Beer Festival, let me know what some of your favorites were down in the comments below, and while you're down there, why not like, subscribe, and share this video with some friends. Don't keep all this beery goodness to yourselves. You can also find links to my social media like my Facebook and my Instagram and my Twitter account. I'm starting to put some polls up on Twitter to get an idea of what reviews you'd like to see next. I bring in so much beer that sometimes it's hard to prioritize what you want to see. So check those polls out, check out my Twitter account, and leave me some feedback. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. You deserve it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.